Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on. It's your boy Terrence Carter, and I'm here, back at it again with another video. Alright, today's video, I want to talk about how your energy could really be felt, and you don't really have to, you don't even gotta really speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can really just sense that energy, you know? And I went through an experience today that real life showed me that. I'm not even going front. And I also want to talk about, you know, financial control and different things that I have written down when it comes down to semen retention, no fap, and just like realizing like what comes with being on this experience and how it truly like changes you. You feel me? Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because, bro, like, your energy is real life powerful in semen retention. You are really a magnetic being in this human experience, and you're realizing something totally different about yourself and about life. Like, you're literally seeing it from a totally different perspective, you know? And alright, my bad y'all. Shout out to everybody on their semen retention and no fap experience. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting this channel. Thank y'all for all the new supporters, all the returning supporters. Thank y'all, real talk. Now, let me talk about the experience that I went through today, first of all. Now, y'all already know I do Uber Eats, as y'all can see, you feel me? And today I did a shopping paid delivery. Now, me doing the shopping paid deliveries, sometimes I'll ask like the security guards for help, you feel me? So that they can show me where the stuff is at so I could get it out the way, mad fast, you know what I'm saying? Because they know the store better than I do. Cool. So I go into the store today and I asked the lady, I said, where's this item at? It was an advert thing. So she told me where it was at, and I went there and I got it. Boom. So I go to the checkout to go and pay for the item. They give you like Uber gives you like a card where you pay for the item, whatever the case may be. And she sees that I have my YouTube written on my bag. So she asks me, she goes, what's your YouTube channel about? So every time a person, you know, ask me like, what is my YouTube channel about, I ain't gonna front, like my inner being be happy, because I'm like, yeah, like I get to tell somebody else about semen retention and no fap, or I get to tell somebody else about this experience that I'm on, because I know the power of it. I know that energy speaks for itself. So boom, I'm like, I talk about my personal experience on, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but semen retention. And I help people, men and women, you know, on their experience, and I help them break their porn addiction. You feel me? She's like, yeah. And she's an older lady. She's an older lady. And she's like she was like impressed, you feel me? Because people are not really like talking about those types of things, real talk. And she was like, I knew it was something different about you. Like I sensed your energy. So in my mind, I'm like, you see, like you don't have to say nothing. People sense your energy, right? People literally sense your energy for itself. So you feel me? I started really telling her like porn addiction is real life bad, and a lot of men don't know like the control that it has on them. You know what I'm saying? And she said it out loud. She said, yeah, like men think with the second head and not the first. I said, yep. And I said, the crazy part is I was one of those men. You know what I'm saying? I said, we were always taught to you know, chase women. And this is me talking to a woman about this, you feel me? We was always taught to chase women and go after your pleasure, but we was never taught to go after your purpose, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. And I said, like, this is why I talk about retention and no fap, because this It's gonna expand your mind, and it's gonna help you take full control of yourself, bro. As a man. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, I'm gonna check out your channel. Like, she was like, I like your energy. And I was like, I like yours too. Like, real talk, bro. Like, energy never lies, bro. And I know, bro, like, when I'm in that flow state, when I'm in that state of purity, this is what retention keeps you on a purified state of being. It just naturally feels good. Real talk, bro. Like, y'all gotta really experience this for yourself, bro. Like, separate yourself from what the world is doing, bro. The world is chasing pleasure from, like, the same old things, bro. Video games, freaking, you can have a gambling addiction. You could be addicted to alcohol. You could be addicted to just lower things, bro. But sometimes you gotta block that out. You feel me? You gotta focus up on what's the things that's gonna bring me a positive return on investment. You know what I'm saying? What's the things that's gonna help me grow and elevate in my life? You know what I'm saying? What things do I have to personally continue to do in this human experience to elevate myself? Because we are all connected in some way, shape, or form. You just have to stay connected to source. What does source energy want you to do? You know what I'm saying? Alright, I had to share that experience, bro, because that was like, just, yeah. Now, financial control. For anybody that's on Semen Retention and NoFap, you should indeed see a change in your finances. You should indeed see a change in the way that you view money. I hope you guys have been, you know, taking the time out to learn about investing into the stock market. You know, taking the time out to learn about compound interest and owning companies that people use on a day-to-day basis. You gotta remember, bro, like, it's 8 billion people in this world. You know what I'm saying? So these companies, people are gonna use, like, we somewhat need these companies to be real. You know what I'm saying? But when you take that time out of your day to learn, like, your financial situation, and you start doing things like checking your bank account on a day-to-day basis, learning where your money is going, you know, like, aside from if you pay rent, right? If you live on your own, or if you live with a spouse and you're paying rent and you're paying bills, Con Edison, phone bill, you know, things like that, right? And then you have, you know, food and whatever, clothing and stuff like that, right? But then you gotta look at, all right, besides that, what money do I have? Like, what am I doing with it? Like, are you spending money on, like, subscriptions, right? Or are you actually taking the time out to put money into investments? You know what I'm saying? Because you always want to know, like, where your money is going, real talk. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I was one of those people that would say to myself, like, bro, like, why I can't really take care of money? But then I had to keep it real with myself and start realizing, like, bro, like, you was not investing no type of money. You was not becoming an investor, you feel me? Like, you was stuck in the third dimension being a consumer. So I had to really switch my mentality and say, like, nah, bro, take that time out to start paying yourself first. You know, start having a better relationship with money, you know, along with having a better relationship with myself. Because at the end of the day, I only depend on myself. You feel me? Like, I've learned to become more self-dependent, and you feel me? Like, walk with God every day. Like, God has my back at all times. Real talk. Like, that's real talk. But you have to realize, like, are you really paying yourself first, or are you giving your money to everybody else? So God was teaching me a lot, and I would always ask God to show me what I need to see. So I would come across, you know, YouTube videos that was teaching about financial literacy and, you know, teaching you about just shifting your mindset for real. And then, like, you have to real life apply this information. You know what I'm saying? So I really started applying this information on a day-to-day basis. I started listening to a lot of podcasts, Think and Grow Rich, you know, listening to a lot of audiobooks. Podcasts and audiobooks. Think and Grow Rich, you know, Richest Man in Babylon, you feel me? Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I told you guys that before. And just, like, really consuming the information and applying it. You know, I started watching a lot of different, like, YouTube videos that, like, the people that I watch are where I want to be, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I'm applying the information that they're giving out into my life. You know, it's taking that discipline and really building on that. You know, it's paying yourself 10% or 20% or 15%, and remembering that you got to pretend that money don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you pay yourself, that's for your future self, and then you rock out with the money that you have in the present. You know, like, your future self is always gonna be in the present. If that makes sense. But you have to always, like, look out for yourself. You know, basically, and just like stay in the course. You know, like understanding when it comes down to building wealth or building anything in general, things don't happen overnight. You know, like, that's the dream that they want to sell you on social media. You know, on Instagram, on TikTok, on any social media you look on, you might be like, oh, this person they made this much money in the stock market, or they made this much money trading, or whatever. But you don't know how much they put up. You know, you don't know how many years they've been studying that craft. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm a year and a month in the stock market. I'm literally studying the charts. You know, I'm looking at the charts. I'm looking at the 1 day chart, a 5 day chart, a 1 month chart, a 3 month chart, 6 month chart. You know, a yearly chart. Things like that. Like, I'm literally studying it. And I see myself getting better. You know, when the markets is low, you got to look at it as discounted prices. You know what I'm saying? That all has to do with building more like of a stronger financial psychology. Semen Retention and NoFap has been helping me build a stronger psychology with life. If I could be disciplined with my sexual energy, I could be disciplined with not giving my energy out. I could be disciplined with keeping my money and taking care of my responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? I could stay true to that. You know, it's just tunnel vision and focus on what's best for you and what you really want for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, to piggyback on what I was just saying about the charts, I've been studying the charts. I'm looking at the charts. I'm seeing prices. These companies that I'm invested in, when these prices go lower, I'm looking at it as opportunity. I'm not looking at it as, oh my God, the stock market is going low. Oh, let me be sad. No, because when you're able to literally see like your stock go lower, and you're able to stomach that, and you're able to sit through it and invest more and get your dollar cost average down, bro, you win. It's like you're not looking at it as, oh, I'm losing money. You're looking at it as, I'm seeing pure opportunity to get more shares in this company and dollar cost average, and eventually as time goes on and the company does better, I will make profits. Real talk. You know, I tell you guys all the time, take advantage of companies like Amazon and Apple. Bro, I called Amazon weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Last year, 2022, Amazon was at $88 a share. Now Amazon today is at 118, 117, 118. That's all that is opportunity. So let me piggyback on the financial control and just seeing it. Boom. As a man or as a woman, you invest into the stock market and you looking at it as an opportunity. You seeing it as opportunity. You setting your money aside. You know that you are doing something that majority of the world is afraid to do. So you have more control over your finances, if that makes sense. And it should make sense. It should make sense. Full on. Alright? But yeah, I've learned to see that change within myself for real, and I'm still like continuing to do more work, you know? And working with what I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, God has been showing me, like, if you can work with what you got, I will always give you more. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. But take, you know, number one, take full control of your energy. Number two, value your energy, value your time. You know what I'm saying? Number three, take the time out to learn, bro. Just learn about the markets. Learn about the stock market, bro. It's the biggest market in the world, bro. Like, full of opportunity every day, full of chances for you to build wealth slowly. You feel me? And see yourself as an investor and not a consumer. You feel me? Like I said, if it's not about food, shelter, and basic, you know, needs, it's not that serious. Y'all will indeed see me wearing the same clothes and stuff like that because I do not care about impressing other people. I know what's more important for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all off the rip, bro. Like, I could get me some new clothes, that's a one-time purchase. But I could also own me some assets, and that's a purchase for a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So, real talk. But in the next video I'm gonna talk about realizing how addicted you truly are to like PMO, because that video, I have a lot of notes for that video, and I definitely want to share that information with y'all. But today's video, I just wanted to share the energy experience and understanding that energy is everything, and your energy will attract what it is that you want into your reality. And just learning yourself and learning like energy cultivation is everything, bro. You're doing what's best for you, being on Semen Retention and being on NoFap. You real life connecting with yourself on a totally different level, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. And you're learning something that nobody can take away from you, and that's having control of yourself. Real talk. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you if you stayed throughout this whole entire video. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting this channel. Hit the like button if this is hit the like button if you gained something from the video. I was about to say hit the like button if this is your first time to the channel. Hit the like button if you gained something from today's video. Subscribe to the channel if this is your first time to the channel, and leave your comments below. I truly would appreciate that. Energy is everything, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy Terrence Carter. Yes, sir. Hey.